Okay, this is the MCPX. The modifications I've done is the blade SR120 tail rotor. Shortened up the blades a little bit on it so that they don't hit each other when they're rotating next to each other. It's pretty close, but it's good. And I directly soldered the motor's wires right to the board because those plugs are having a lot of trouble. And this is the battery I'm going to use to start out with to show you the difference between the Hyperion 250 milliamp hour 25C discharge rate battery first. So we're going to put this in here. They're both fully charged, so a comparison thing. And I also took the little black tabs off the sides of it so the battery will slide in further. Alright, DX7 controller. And whenever I plug this sucker in, I always hold it perfectly still so that the gyros have a chance to know what 0 is. Once they start chattering, the servos start chattering, then I know it's good to go. And I've got my dual rates on, and I'll start out in regular mode and then go to high rates. Do some flips and rolls and try to pay attention to the motor bogging as the battery life wears out. You can hear it bogging, and it already went to the ground. Alright. Yeah. But if you do it lightly, it's not so bad. Oh. And that's why we got these.
Crashed.
Ball link popped off. Okay, push battery back in, make sure the main gear is on all the way, which it wasn't. Twist the tail. Alright. So I get for trying to keep it so close to the camera.
Yeah, you don't need to keep it that close. It's kind of hard to keep an eye on it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine it is. Alright. But can you see it in the camera?
Yes.
Wow, it's really windy.
Sure is.
Well, I didn't set the timer, darn it. Well, the video will be able to keep track of that.
Yes.
Pretty much. Little bogging there. Probably about 2 minutes into the flight, maybe less.
And 3 minutes and 32 seconds.
Okay, I spent a few seconds of that doing other things, putting the ball link back on or whatever. As you can see, I'm doing a little hop up before I turn it, so I don't lose a lot of altitude. And as far as punching it, you can see its tail is holding very, very well. Well, this is the Hyperion. This is the weak motor, weak battery, sorry. It's really starting to bog now. Yeah, starting to bog. Okay, we're going to switch batteries. I can probably fly it for about 30 seconds pretty easily. In fact, we may as well go ahead and do that in regular flight just as long as... And then I'm going to try to remember to hit the timer next time. Huh? That didn't do good. Oh, not green or...
Can you switch the batteries now?
Yeah, I was just going to switch batteries. I didn't want to pull up out of that too well.
Alright.
Alright. So what am I doing? I used to put the battery in from the front until I learned to take off those little tabs. Try to keep the center of gravity right. Thought I have it. I'm pulling the canopy off. Never mind. Boy. Okay. Alright, that was the Hyperion. Now this one is the Green Nano Tech 35C discharge 300 milliamp green battery from Hobby King, which when you buy the 6 battery charger you can get these for under $3 a piece. They slide in a little bit further too, which is kind of nice. So plug it in, let it initialize. It's buzzing.
We have life!
Now, listen to the RPMs of this thing. Oh, I didn't put my main gear back on all the way after that last landing. Hold on. You can hear the RPMs, but it's not popping good. Which means I didn't get my main gear on. Yep. Alright, little snap. One bite. See if I can bite them back with the blades. Okay. Look it up. Listen to that. And boy, it really wants to climb a lot easier now. And look how snappy these rolls are. See, look at that. That was a hard punch that took the other one to the ground. Yep, that's the same hard punch I did on the other one, and it took it right to the ground. This one just comes right back. Look at that baby rock and roll. Oh, my fault. Try to roll. I'm not good at those. Gears on. I hit the timer again. Well, that's why we're recording this thing non-stop, so we can see it all. And we'll just see when it starts bogging. How long it takes before it starts bogging like the other one did. Not bogging yet. Oh. Well, be darned, there was some bogging going on there.
Definitely crashed there.
Yeah.
Nothing too bad though.
No, just gotta put the main gear back on.
Yep. It's cool, those things are pretty easy to fix.
There. Got off quite a ways that time though. The bearing was sticking out. Alright. Because I'm trying to show off for the camera, isn't it? The wind's kind of affecting my finesse a little bit too. Alright, I'm going to put it back in regular mode and go fly around. It still has quite a bit of zip. It's bogging pretty good there, but it's still holding. Whoops.
You definitely did that one for a loop, didn't you?
Yeah. Dumb thumbed it. But anyway, that's 2 different batteries, and we'll see according to the video what the flight time is on it. I hope you fast forwarded past the boring stuff. Oh wait, there was a couple spots that were boring. So I'll check these voltages on the battery and report them in the post that contains the video. And so we'll see what voltages were left in each battery. And then you'll have a side-by-side comparison of the Hyperion 250 versus the Nano Tech 300 from Hobby King. The Hyperions I just purchased at my local hobby shop. So, from Mesa, Arizona, happy landings.